and welcome back to Rusty's Garage. I just thought I would do something a bit different today. It's a dialysis day, and I thought I would run you guys through what my day is like on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Yeah guys, so my dialysis day starts around 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9, and usually finishes around 4:35. So it is a full day, and I am blessed that I can do my dialysis at home. A lot of people have to go in centre and dialyse, and that then becomes a full day of 12 plus hours. So yeah, as I said, blessed to be able to do it at home. I have a really great setup here, and yeah. So the setup of the machine takes about 40 to 45 minutes, and then you actually dialyse, so you do your treatment for 5 hours, and then at the end of that you've got to take your needles out, and because there's a lot of pressure in that fistula, time varies on having to hold your sights off to stop them from bleeding. I have end-stage renal failure. My kidneys don't work at all. So this awesome piece of technology keeps me alive, I guess. So this does the job of what my kidneys would do if they worked. So yeah, I'll pre-warn you, I'm going to video me putting my needles in. These needles are what they call a cannula, and they are a 15 gauge, so they're about as big as a matchstick, the needle, but obviously they need to be that big because they've got to, pump the blood around through the machine. So yeah, pre-warn you, if you're a little bit squirmish, you can either fast forward through that part or so this is what my day involves on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and yeah, so that's telling me that it's primed, ready to go, and we just got to change these bags over now and hook all the lines up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Yeah guys, so a little bit of insight on how a dialysis machine works. So this here is the filter. So that there does the job of what the kidney would do in your body. So the blood flows through it this way, and the dialysate, which is like a chemical mix and bicarbonate, flows through it this way. And as the blood flows through the little filaments that are in there, and the dialysate flows through the other way, it draws all the fluid and all the toxins out of the blood, and it continuously does that for 5 hours. So this is my position for 5 hours of a time, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So there you have it. So yeah, that's the filter, so the kidney, and yeah, we'll get it cracking, eh? G'day guys, so we're up to the needling part. So like I said, if you're a little bit squirmish, turn away from this one. So this is what they call a fistula, and that's the needles go in there. So what they do is they attach an artery to a vein, obviously, and an artery pumps the blood away from the heart. So the artery, they attach it to the vein, and it makes the vein really big and solid, so it can take the pressures of the pump speed. So but yeah, so that's a fistula. It's not like that when it first starts. It's only usually small down here, but as you progress through the dialysis stage, I've been on dialysis now since the beginning of 2017, so that fistula's 5 years old. It's had some issues and some problems, but it seems to be working okay at the moment. So we'll get it all washed down, clean, and then we'll give it. Okay, guys, let's go. So we'll get one of these first. There. Some people use local anaesthetic to put these in. Some use like the skin, like the gel cream, anaesthetic cream. I was using local up until about a month and a half, 2 months ago. But I've found that there's a lot of dead skin cell around here, so the needles don't actually hurt going in. So I'll just give you a look at this needle before we put it in. So that's it, that's the size of it, it's a beauty. Yeah, so here we go, I guess. These. Packet. And then we tape it. Then we've got to make sure that the lines are actually like the line at the end where the needle is, that it's flushes all right. So we flush it with some saline. Use that again. Just put that under there. So. And now we'll do the next one. Yes, I can go there today. So again, big needle. Sometimes you get a bleed, sometimes you don't, so depends. My fistula has a lot of pressure in it, as you can see, like that there, pumping. So that's the blood pumping through the vein. There's a lot of pressure in there in mine, so if I was to cut my fistula, or if it was to be damaged somehow and it bled out, I would probably actually bleed out in less than 2 minutes. That's how fast the artery runs through there. It's like a it's like a main vein. So it's like your jugular. And that type of vein, there's a lot of pressure in there, a lot of blood flow. So yeah, but yeah, again we'll flush this one, see that it flushes okay, and yep, that flushes fine. Now we'll tape these up so they don't fall out. It's the last thing you want is for a needle to fall out when you're dialysing. Never happened to me before, but it has happened to people, so I guess it's just one thing that you don't want. Yeah, so then we just hook up. So the red, which is the arterial, goes to the cannula at the bottom of the fistula, so the one closest to the elbow. And the blue, which is the venous, goes to the top one closest to the shoulder. So they hook up. Undo those, that and that. And then all we do now is we turn the pump on and we let that pump through. So bring the camera over here for a minute. So as you can see, it's going through there. That's the pump. And you can see the filter there, or the dialyzer they call it, is now filling. So as the blood flows down through that, as I said before, the dialysate flows up, and it's like reverse osmosis. So the dialysate goes up past the blood and draws all the chemical and the extra fluid and all the toxins and all that type of stuff off the blood as it goes past it, and it does that for 5 hours. Yeah, so that's it. So that's dialysis in a nutshell, I guess. It's what keeps me going, what keeps me alive, and yeah, it's my routine every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So guys, as always, I guess, if you've liked what you've seen, I know it's a little bit different today, and we will get back to the norm. We've got some Lego builds coming up, open some die cast. We've got about 3, 4, maybe 5 Speed Champion Lego builds to do. So yeah, interesting. Got a lot coming up. We've got the Ford set that I've got to get, still letting on lay by. I've got the white Koenigsegg that I will do, and the Mercedes set as well. So keep your eyes out for those. So yeah, like, share and subscribe. Head over to Monkey Shine Labs and give those guys a like, a share and subscribe as well. First 117. Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit, Nostalgic. There's a lot out there that are doing what we're doing, and they're all really good at what they do. So give those guys a like, a subscribe, and a share. But yeah, guys, as I said, something a little bit different today, just to let you know what my days are like when I'm not out there hunting. And doing builds and Lego builds and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for your time today. Appreciate it very much, and until next time, see ya.